Alrighty, since so many people have asked to put my hair in little hair buns, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, first and foremost, I start with kind of doing a bit of a part. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it helps to have your hair split down. And then I'll take my hair and we're going to put it up and out of the way. But, yay. So then all of this is going to turn into one of those messy teased buns. So what I do for this, is I take my comb and about section to section, I'm going to start back combing or teasing. And any comb will do, really. I mean, try and find a comb that works with your hair type. I actually go through a couple of them. But you're just going to start going through and back combing, going through and back combing. Like so. Grab another section and go all the way down to the scalp. I like to combine it and go through it again. We're going to go through again, and then we're going to grab some more and just keep on going. Sometimes I think a brush is a little bit easier if you want to do large sections all at once, but building up smaller sections I have noticed really helps. And then I like to keep a little bit of a rat tail, but we're gonna do a little bit more. All right. So now that we've got half of it teased, I'm gonna lift it up and I'm gonna start spraying some hairspray. And then I'm gonna continue to tease a little bit more. A little bit more while it's still setting and a little bit wet from the spray. Keep on going. Once we get about to here, that's when we start taking the ends like so. And then we start shaping it, essentially. Tuck the ends back, like so. And then I like to do a nice puff ball in my hand. Grab a hair tie. And ba-bang. And then just to make it look cooler, add around and around with the hair. And then we tuck it in. You can use a bobby pin as well, but that's how you get a nice big puffball. And then we can do it on the next one. Now, I think I had it a little bit tighter, more like that, but you can always just twist the hair a bit, move it around. You can also go back and tease it for a little bit more texture, like that. But actually, I think I want this to be teased too, actually. I think I want it. So I want to do a bit like that. Pinch it back. Take the teased strand and do a bit of a wrap. And there we go. And then for those pesky ends, tease them up, tease them up, tease them up. And then we're going to do the other side. So I'm going to go ahead, start here. I remember the first time I ever teased my hair, actually. It was for Crazy Hair Day in middle school. And I went to my dad's for the weekend, and he had to brush my hair out. And he was very angry. And the process really sucks because he doesn't know how to untease hair. And I remember him just pulling at my head and saying, "Don't ever do this again." And here I am, over a decade later, just teasing it all up. I broke another piece of my comb. I can feel it. Oops. Alright. So you can do it a little bit more, even in one big swoop, but you just gotta little piece. These are cheek combs from the Dollar Tree. They got a multi-pack. I think that was more hairspray on this side, but that's okay. Oh yeah. So, but when you do it all like this, I suggest about the fringe part of your hair to be taken to the side. Grab what's down, flip it around. I think I actually do it different on each side a little bit, but that's okay. Tuck in that piece, and then we're gonna expose it a little bit. Yeah, I did it a little different on each side, but based on how you tie it and where you position it will impact where it's placed. I think in my other video I had it more up here, and for that you would just tighten them up closer to the scalp, higher up to rise them, and then let some flyaways go and tease. Oh, pulled a little too much, that's okay. Really pull and push up. And then take the last piece and kind of just wrap it a bit. I think I have it higher and more to like here. So we'll do it that way. There we go. That's a little more even. And there we go. And then just do it there. And then you can set it with more hairspray. But these are how you get your little buns to the side. I actually like it lower with my hair shaven like that. Just plus in the winter it feels like earmuffs. So it's all nice and warm and cozy on the ears. It's a lot of fun there. But to take everything out, wherever you wrapped your hair, if you wrapped it at all, you actually don't have to do that part. And then you just take your hands and first use your hands as a comb. And all I'm doing, I'm not combing through, I'm just grabbing and pulling. Grab, pull down. That's all I'm doing. And you see, most of it's already out. And then you'll take a brush and you'll grab it, fist full of hair. You want to tight and start with the ends and go up. This way you're not pulling at your scalp at all. And look at that. Same thing, going up, about middle now. It's honestly, I always figure my hair is just so straight. It's just easier for me. But literally, this is the best way to do it. Is just grab, and I never tease all the way completely to the scalp. I think I said that a little bit earlier. You want to push up to the scalp, but you don't want to start directly at the scalp. Otherwise, that's much harder. Much harder to get out. It's much easier. I think this side's a little bit. And then the fringe. So the fringe is much closer up to the scalp, and that's why it's a little bit harder. But if the brush is too much, you can also take the comb and just brush it out. Starting from the bottom. I think I got another one right here. But I prefer the brush. I think the brush does the better job, personally. At least for my hair texture. But my hair is very straight. It is really thick. But and I have a lot of hair, which is why I shave it, because it's hard to maintain a full head of hair, especially at this length for me. I have a lot of acne breakouts when I keep a full head of hair because my hair is also very oily. So it's also really hard to get a good deep wash with my hair whenever I have a full head. So I've been shaving the sides like this and doing an undercut for about 4 years now, which is honestly pretty crazy. But yeah. And now my hair's straight and it's fine. And then we can do the other side. Obviously, it takes longer to brush it out than it is to tease it and back comb it. But honestly, what trips me out the most is sometimes my hair ties get stuck, and I think this one's getting stuck. How dare you? How dare you? Excuse me. But it's okay. There we go. And then just take the hair. I would imagine if you have textured hair, it's going to be a lot more difficult. My hair likes to keep its shape. My hair likes to stay straight. My hair is straighter than anything else about me. However, it's also difficult because of that to keep curls in my hair. And honestly, even with teased hair, my hair naturally just wants to come down. Like, I don't keep really matted hair, even whenever I had a lot of hair, but sometimes it would get a little bit matted if I wasn't taking my hair properly um, when I was a kid, but not like severely matted. Just like sometimes in the back, especially back down here near on the nape. No, no, no. So I have a complete undercut. So the back of my neck is also shaved because I ain't dealing with all that. You got me messed up. But I know it sounds really rough, but that's mostly this. It's mostly this, is what you're hearing. Like, my hair is fine. Funny enough, my hair has thinned since pregnancy. And when I got my hair cut just a little bit ago, the lady was like, "It's thin because your hair is thick." Your hair is actually a little thick. I'm like, yeah, no, it's thinned. I mean, I think it's getting thicker, especially with the new growth and everything. Like, up here is a lot thicker than all the way down here. But yeah, definitely. I used to have even thicker hair before my pregnancies, when pregnancies thinned my hair a little bit. She's like, "You must have, you got a lot of hair, huh?" Like, yes, I do. I've been told I have double the hair follicles by another stylist. Don't know how accurate that is, but I did research a little bit of how your hair color actually, there's a certain range of hair follicles by hair color. Crazy, right? And apparently, people with black hair tend to have, on average, the most hair follicles. I actually am naturally a brunette, a dark brunette, but still a brunette nonetheless. Um, and that's about closer to the black hair follicles. And for a stylist to tell me I have double what I'm supposed to, I would imagine it'd be the lower end of the average brunette and double that number specifically. But I also do know I have, like, I don't know if this impacts it or not, but I have two little swirlies. So I think I have one around here and then another one in the back of my head. So I don't know if that has an impact. I think I know what I'm going to be researching next. A little fun topic all about hair. I keep having to stop and talk, and talking is making me take longer with this, honestly. Also, I'm getting impatient, so I'm going straight to the top, even though that makes it take longer. But my brain's like, just get it done. But yeah, if you have sensitive scalp, grab your hair so that way you're not pulling at your scalp. I don't understand why my parents never realized this, but when I do brush my kids' hair, I do grab their hair as close to the scalp as possible. Start from the bottom, go up. My son's also got long hair. I haven't cut his hair. I refuse to cut his hair. He is 2 years old, and he got that long hair. He's such a precious, precious little boy. But if he wants to cut his hair when he gets a little older, I'll allow it. But I don't want to. I feel like that's for him to decide, not me. I might do bangs on him though, so he can see properly. But his hair's been put up a lot in ponytails, and he just looks so cute. Oh, so stinking cute. I love the little ponytails on him. I swear, the day he wants to cut his hair, I'm gonna take him to go get his hair cut, and I'm probably gonna excuse myself for a second and have myself a little 2-minute cry, like, my poor baby, he's growing up, making his own choices. I really hope y'all can hear me. I kind of figure maybe my sound is acting up because of being on airplane mode while I film. So I decided against the airplane mode. We'll see. I also took my phone case off. I didn't have a phone case though on this phone for the longest time, and it still wasn't doing right. So I don't know. Um, I feel like over half this video is just me brushing out my hair. But yeah, and that's it with that. There's already some hair caught in this brush to begin with, just being honest. But when you tease your hair often, and this is why I don't tease my hair often, you can lose some hair. But even though I have all of this shaved, I still got a lot of hair. I still got so much hair. It looks like a full head of hair. Like, it's a lot of hair. Maybe I do have double the follicles, but about a little bit. Oh my god. Yeah. Ain't too bad. It's not too bad. Another thing I noticed too is usually it's already like split ends and hair that's kind of partially broken off. Which, I mean, teasing it could probably do that to some strands, but I feel like as time goes on, I'm losing the weaker strands. So basically, towards the bottom, that's why my hair is like so many different lengths because it is still breaking off at certain places. But everything up here is so much thicker, so I keep a lot of volume near my scalp, but it's thinned out. And I haven't thinned it or anything else. I think it literally is just because of the pregnancy and over time it's finally dropping off. Every time I cut my split ends, I always cut across. I try to find the longest one, well, the highest starting point of split ends, and then I just go straight across that one. And I do cut my own split ends, but all I had her did was shave my undercut, nothing else. No touches to the rest of my hair. I'm trying to grow it to one full length. I used to have bangs. You can see what is going on with my scalp. I think I missed some of the bleaching. I mean, not the bleaching, some of the hair dye over the bleach the last time I dyed my hair, and that's why it looks like I'm almost bald in certain areas. But that's okay, because I'm gonna let my, I'm not gonna bleach my hair for a minute. I don't have the funds for that. I only have some purple hair dye, so I'm just gonna slap some purple over this when my hair fades just a little bit more. But teasing is the main component for pretty much any style you'll see where the volume of my hair is really, really big and it looks like my hair has texture to it, because my hair has like no texture and it just drops so straight. Like, it's very easy for me to brush out my hair. It feels like it's definitely got some because I teased my hair and put that hairspray in, and so it feels gunky. Actually, it doesn't feel like a terrible residue. There's definitely some hairsprays I've used in the past where I'm like, eh! But I actually really do like the Got To Be. And I bought this maybe 2 years ago. I think so. 2 years ago? To be fair, I don't use it often. I just don't. Because most of the time, I have my hair actually in a braid for work because I do work in food. And now my hair is long enough where I do have to either put it in a bun or put it in the braid. But I try to avoid using ponytails so much so that way I'm not messing up my hairline, because I already got a wonky hairline. I got my dad's hairline. So I try to not make it worse by not wearing my hair in ponytails and just braid my hair and then wear a ponytail at the end of my hair to hold it. So that way it's not pulling on my hairline as much. They say ponytails are your, do you call them ponytails? Hair bands? are hair things. I actually grew up calling them hair things, and then I got self conscious because I saw so many people online call them everything else but hair things. But I always called them hair things growing up. So let me know what you call them. Um, but yeah, I mean, I actually have grown this length over the course of 5 years. Oh my god, the girl shaving my head was really? I'm like, yeah, I shaved my head fully 5 years ago. Completely bald, Britney Spears moment. Literally, I was sick and tired of people touching me without my consent and feeling like a product rather than a human being. And so I shaved everything. And now it's long. And it would be longer, honestly, but I lost some of my hair by bleaching over it more than once during pregnancy, and that caused me to lose my hair. So my hair was about to here originally, and it broke off to here, so I lost about this much of hair. So my hair would, in theory, actually be almost to the tip of my shirt had I not lost that hair. So it would have been even longer. My goal is to basically get it down to my butt, and then I'm gonna shave it all off again. Because why not? Get something different, have some fun with it. But yeah, just teasing. It's simple hairspray, and then start bottom to the top. Make sure to do the little finger thing to try and pull your hair. Just very gently. Don't be, you know, all right, save that for the bedroom. You need to just gently pull down your hair, pull out your hair, make sure you get the ends, and then start from the ends and brush it out. You saw what I did. You can go back and rewind too. So it's not, it's really easy, but again, my hair is very straight and wants to fall straight. It's very hard for me to hold curls in my hair, and even that in my hair, leaving it even with this freaking hairspray, it lasts like maybe a few hours tops for me. It does not last long. My hair wants to be straight. It is not a noodle. It does, never mind. So that's all my hair. I hope you guys enjoy this questionable tutorial, like my questionable makeup tutorial. I don't feel like I'm really good with tutorials in a sense. But I hope that you find it entertaining either way.